Hi everyone, thanks for coming back and watching another part. This is part 3, help and support. Thanks for taking time to watch the videos. I hope people are finding them helpful, because that is the aim. It can be a tough experience for people. Which is why part 3 is all about accepting help and support as much as possible. I really needed it, and it's there in many ways, and it really is such a help. Firstly, from family, it's really tough sharing with them in the first place that you do have cancer. That's a tough thing to take for everybody. But once they get over the initial shock of that, all they want to do is help you, support you, and do as much as they can to help you get through this and get better. Help can be someone just listening or being there for, for me, sharing a cup of tea and a chat. Maybe taking time to go for a walk. Could be collecting my prescriptions for me. It could be perhaps preparing food and drinks when you might be not up to it. Basically, just giving me the time of day, letting me know that I'm not on my own, and there are other people there that want you to get better, and they're there to help you do so. So family are your obvious first source of support, but then they're also friends and maybe work colleagues. They'll all be wanting to help you. I had many that would want to visit me for a chat, just to catch up, let me know what was going on in my workplace, because I wasn't there, and then touching base with me and seeing how I was getting on, and if there's anything they can do to give me a hand. Just speaking and chatting to people seems to lift a burden. I certainly felt so. Sometimes they come for a cup of tea, just a cup of tea and a chat, or want to go for a walk and ask me about my treatment. It really did help lots. Slowly, people will start to find out that you've got cancer. It's quite hard to keep a secret, but I suppose if that's the way that you do want to do it, you can do. For me, it was fantastic bumping into people, although it was the same question again and again, how are you? And it's lovely that they cared and wanted to know how you were getting on. But I did find myself, I was repeating myself with my answer over and over quite often. But it was lovely that they cared and they wanted to know. So because I found myself answering the same question repeatedly, for me personally, I found it easier to put a post on my Facebook page informing everyone of my situation, and letting them know exactly where I was at. I wouldn't bombard them with constant posts on the subject, but I would only post when there was something of value to say. So it kept posts to a minimum, but it did keep people in the loop. And of course, not everyone wants to read them. If they don't want to read them, that's fine. They can skip past it. But I was really, really surprised at the amount of people that did want to know and did take time to drop a like or a comment on the post, wishing me all the best or wishing me luck. And you'll be surprised how much of a lift it did give you every single time. I couldn't believe the amount of people that just wanted to say, wish you all the best. So it kept everyone informed. And when I bump into them in the street, I found it easier. They'd usually know the situation of where I was at. So it made the conversation with them much easier. This approach may not be for everybody, but it certainly, I found, worked very well for me. You've also, of course, you've got the professional experts who only want to make things as best as they can for you. Remember, they're there to help, and so share any concerns or questions with them. I found it helps no end to get a real understanding of what the treatment process is, and what much easier to deal with if you know what to expect and what's coming up in the future and what they've got planned for you. I just found it so much easier. And lastly, local communities often have cancer groups that meet up and share experience and concerns. Some people really enjoy these and find them a big help. For me personally, I didn't use groups or community groups, as I felt I already had the support that I needed, with all family and friends mostly, and work colleagues constantly checking up on how I was. I didn't feel like I needed anything else, but lots of people do find them a big help. So check those out if it's something you do want to mix with other fellow cancer sufferers and have a chat. And I think it helps a lot of people from that. So please accept support. You'll find it's a massive help, and it really will help you get through this. So this has been a short video, but I did think that it was a very important video that I just wanted to get out there, and encourage people to accept support if it's offered. So thank you very much for watching part 3. I'm hoping you're enjoying the videos, and they are helping people out there. I'm hoping you'll return for part 4, which will be uploaded in the near future. So all the best to everybody out there. Obviously these thoughts are only my thoughts, and not I'm not a medical expert. They're just my experiences on how I've managed to get through this. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and see you soon for part 4. Thanks for watching.